recipe this week, I'm going to teach you how to look after your cast iron pan. It's super easy, super simple, and we are going to season this thing to give it another 100 years of life. So let's jump into seasoning a cast iron pan. It could not be easier to season a pan. All we're going to do is put a tiny drop of oil into the pan. I also like to add a little pinch of salt when we do this bit. And we're going to take some paper towel and we are just going to smush it over every surface of this pan. All around the inside, because as you can see here, some of the stuff has come off from where it's been ground. So we just want to make sure we give that a real good rub, and that's why it's good to have a little bit of salt in there too. As you can see, it's filthy. So now, once I've done that, I'm just going to give it a quick rinse, and then we're just going to oil it again. So I've given that a good wash after that first bit, after that first one. Now completely dry it, and we'll just do that again. So a tiny drop of oil, spread it all over the sides, all over the edge. You do want to make sure though that there's no excess oil in there, because otherwise it's going to become tacky. So just pop it in the oven for an hour, and then we'll take it out and let it cool down. And we might even be able to use it straight away. We might need to do it one more time, only because we really took this all the way back. But I think after the first time, we should be good. So I'll see you in an hour. And here we have a little mini cast iron that is, as you can see, got a few little bits of stuff on it from where we've used it. So the best thing to do with this is go for some salt. So here I'm going to put in a little bit of salt. We're going to rub it all in. So this is a great way to re-season your pan if it's lost its non-stickness. So the salt is a great abrasive to just take off any bits that are stuck on there. We'll get rid of this salt and we'll do the same like the other. So a tiny drop of oil. Spread it all around. And pop it in the oven. Voila. And so, here they are. Still a tiny bit warm from the oven, but my God, look at it. It's shiny, it's glistening, it looks absolutely gorgeous. And now it's ready to use. It's so simple and so easy to season your pan. Like I said before this went in, because this was so stripped back, I may do it one more time. But I could already cook in this and it wouldn't stick. And that's what I love so much about cast irons, is that they're so versatile, because I could put this on the barbecue, I could put it on a campfire, I can put it in the oven, but I can also use it to cook on the stove. But it certainly looks absolutely gorgeous and ready to go. And that's that other one. We just gave it a little re-season, and again, also ready to use. And this cast iron pan, when I say it will outlive you and I mean it's already lived a whole life. This company, I don't know if you can see here on the label, BoothMac, they were made in Christchurch. This is where I bought this pan halfway down the South Island in New Zealand, so maybe 3.5 hours away from Christchurch. It really hasn't gone very far in its life. They used to make farming equipment, and from what I can gather, pans weren't really on their agenda, so I have no idea how they ended up making this pan. If anyone out there is watching from New Zealand, I would love to know some more information about BoothMac. Like I said, they used to make farming equipment, so who knows how many pans they actually made. So yeah, if there's anyone who's a historian who loves food, I'd love to know a bit more about these, let me know. What's beautiful about this old one is it still has them beautiful marks on it from where it was forged in that foundry. I mean, absolutely crazy. And compared to the modern one, it's a hell of a lot thicker. This thing, honestly, like I said, you saw it in the beginning, was in such a state, and we've brought it back to life, and it will continue to live and probably outlive me and you. And that's it for this week. We'll be back next week and we'll be making something absolutely delicious and probably using our cast iron pan. So I'll see you all then. Give me a like, give me a subscribe if you haven't already. That way you won't ever miss out on things coming out of the Dishes with Del kitchen. So I'll see you soon, and I'm going to use this bad boy to cook my dinner. See ya!